Did you know that Tesla has started producing an anti-corona device? It's called the Elon mask. If Elon would even touch the mask business, he would probably be one of the best-selling brands in the world and in a very small amount of time. But today, we are going to talk about what is, for many, one of the best stock investments in the last decade, Elon Musk's Tesla Inc., the biggest car company in the world. Rest in peace, Ford. I want to explain why you should own Tesla stock for the next 5 to 15 years and why the stock is not overpriced. Regardless of what might happen short term, keep in mind that this is not financial advice. This video is for entertainment purposes only. You should do your own research and make investment decisions based on your own due diligence. Now, let's get right into this video. But before we begin, if you want to learn more about investing, do yourself a favor and make sure to subscribe to our channel. And if you would like to support us, then just frickin' Hulk smash that like button. Thanks, it really helps a lot. Now, without further ado, let's talk about the Tesla stock. The first reason why you should just hold Tesla stock long term is that electric vehicles are the future. You might think that the future with only electric vehicles is far, but more than 14 countries and over 20 cities around the world have proposed banning the sale of passenger vehicles powered by fossil fuels such as petrol, liquefied petroleum, gas, and diesel at some time in the future. Basically, we will only have silent cars. No more Honda Civics ripping the red line at 3 in the morning. For example, the state of California wants to ban gas vehicles by 2035. I know, 14 years might sound like a lot, but some countries like Belgium, for example, are planning to start as early as 2026. That's just 5 years from now. At this point, the transition to electric vehicles is not a dream delusion, nor something that's just probable. The transition is inevitable. Other automakers have to adapt or die. And if there's an industry that's growing rapidly all around the world with governments passing bills that make the growth even faster, investing in the top player in the industry sounds like a great idea. Well, I could be wrong. Imagine if Elon goes to the Joe Rogan Experience and despite being legal, smokes some weed, just like he did last time. That might not be the best investment, as you may remember last time Tesla stock dropped 9% after the video was up. But just like everything else related to Elon Musk, it went right back to the freaking moon a few days later. Tesla stock to the moon. You might argue that there are other electric vehicle manufacturers all around the world, many of which are startups and many of which are big established brands like Kia, Volkswagen, Jaguar, Audi, BMW, Hyundai, and Honda. And I think you get the point. Every car manufacturer has an electric vehicle nowadays, which leads us to the next reason you should buy Tesla. Although the leading car manufacturers in the world are playing catch-up with Tesla, Tesla is years ahead of the competition. Many of Tesla's competitors are still living in an era where a customer purchases a vehicle once, and the only thing the manufacturer does is deal with warranty and recalls. And some have many, many recalls because their cars suck. But Tesla, working alongside NVIDIA, has effectively built a software-designed vehicle that is a constantly living and breathing platform, evolving with the needs of users and Tesla's roadmap. Some people bought a Tesla with 400 horsepower and then wake up one day with a car saying that it has updated itself and now has 450 horsepower. If that's not cool, I don't know what is. Other manufacturers are trying super hard to catch up. Some are partnering with companies like Waymo, while others are buying their own autonomous solutions like Argo.ai and Cruise. Not Tom Cruise, just Cruise. Although, some people would love to ride in a car with Tom Cruise alongside them. Some people, not me. Okay? Okay. Many of these companies still do not have access to the same hardware and software chips that Tesla does. In my view, the traditional automakers are not prepared to compete in today's software center world. They are still very bureaucratic and slow to respond to customers. It feels like they are that traditional big and slow company. Kinda like my big and chubby pet pug. It's chubby, old, and very slow moving. At least some of these companies acknowledge this fact. For example, the chairman of Volkswagen, still reeling from its auto emission scandal, but declared Tesla a serious competitor. The biggest challenge leading automakers face is that they lack the expertise required to compete in the age of the software car. Tesla and Elon Musk have turned the more than a century-old industry upside down in a mere 16 years. That in of itself makes Tesla a really good investment. If you are at the top, but if you keep on building and improving because you want to stay at the top, makes you one of the best in any industry. You know why Volkswagen laughed so hard at Tesla's joke? You didn't hear it coming. Teslas are some stealthy machines. Maybe in the future, we may see James Bond in a Tesla, just sneaking around all secret agent-like. As you may know, electric vehicles are way lower maintenance than internal combustion vehicles. Now let me tell you something. Your crush is an internal combustion, because boy, she is high maintenance. This is because of multiple factors, but the most important one is that electric cars have fewer parts 100 times less on average. This simplicity dramatically reduces the consumer's total cost of ownership. Tesla has recently acquired battery manufacturing companies and will incorporate new kinds of battery-related technologies into its vehicles, which could further reduce cost of ownership. See, the more you know about Tesla, the better the investment sounds. Tesla has surprised everyone with growth in every category, even in China, where there are a lot of very cheap and low-quality electrified choices. Tesla managed to grow its market share there as well. Tesla's battery cost is 3 years ahead, 3 to 4 years ahead of any other auto manufacturer in terms of the cost declines. So every other auto manufacturer wants to be competitive with Tesla. They will have to sell their cars at a loss at the same time, or maybe with very low profit margins. Tesla isn't only a car company. Tesla's mission is to accelerate the world's transition to sustainable energy, to create an entire sustainable energy ecosystem. Tesla also manufactures a unique set of energy solutions, Powerwall, PowerPack, and solar roof, enabling homeowners, businesses, and utilities to manage renewable energy generation, storage, and consumption. Oh, and of course, the coolest tequila on the market. Tesla is clearly an automaker, but it is also clearly a tech company. What makes Tesla a tech company, you might ask? Tesla is creating software, a lot of software. Software is at the essence of Tesla's unique infotainment system, user experience, and autonomous driving features. As we said before, they have implemented over-the-air updates for years, while other automakers are just about to try this. Think of it like this. Where there was once Nokia and BlackBerry, iPhone came along and improved massively on all aspects of phone use. That is why it overtook the mobile phone industry and changed how we use our phones today. Tesla is doing this for the auto industry. Elon Musk is a freaking wizard. I bet even Voldemort would be afraid of him. Seriously. Now I know Teslas are cars, but Elon's software wizardry is present in every car. These vehicles integrate software for our day-to-day use that was developed in-house at Tesla or integrated into the Tesla system. Tesla has added entertainment options such as tracks, karaoke, and various games to play when you're parked, and maybe in transit one day. Sentry Mode is a security system that integrates Tesla's hardware and software and has helped police solve crimes such as vandalism. And it also has given us some really cool videos on YouTube of some drunk people stumbling into Teslas or just doing obnoxious stuff. I would recommend you binge watching some of these Tesla Sentry Mode compilations. But don't blame me if you spend hours and hours doing so. That's a real rabbit hole. Tesla stock became even more bullish since they announced that they delivered over 184,000 vehicles in the first quarter of 2021. And this represents a year-over-year increase of about 109%. Especially since Tesla had to shut down its Fremont plant for 2 days in February due to part shortages. I'm telling you, Elon the Wizard doesn't mess around. The EV industry has been dealing with a semiconductor shortage, but Tesla did not seem to be affected at all. And the Model 3 and the Model Y deliveries increased 140% year over year to 182,780 vehicles. And of course, with demand increasing in the Shanghai factory and of course the new gigafactories expected to open in Texas and Berlin, Tesla is definitely on track to have a strong 2021 and 2022. And the future for the company is only bright, as there is still a huge pent-up demand for the updated versions of the Model X and the Model S, which are now seeing some of their most significant upgrades since their launch. Tesla said on its most recent earnings call that they expect their deliveries to rise 50% year over year. And I just think that with that number, it's way too conservative given earlier mover advantage in the self-driving and software sector, as well as a powerful brand image with high-tech EVs. I believe that Tesla will be able to hold its own even as competition grows, and Tesla is currently valued at around $689 billion, 5 times the market cap of VW. The 26th of April, Tesla posted a record net income of $438 million. Revenue surged by 74%, and this is crazy given the fact that they still haven't finished the gigafactories. Just imagine the growth after they finish the biggest factories in the freaking world. Even the aliens will be impressed. Gigafactories. They are so big you can fit a small town inside them. Let that sink in. A freaking factory. That is huge. Tesla is so far ahead. Tesla also wants to start the delivery of the Cybertruck by the end of the year, and that will also bring the company more growth. Many investors see the company grow to over $1 trillion in just a year or so. That would make the stock a little bit more than $1,000. This is such a good company, and people are also investing in Elon Musk by investing in Tesla because he is the real-life Iron Man. He is a combination of Iron Man genius with Harry Potter-like wizardry. But Tesla should be in your long-term investment portfolio. Short-term price movement shouldn't make you concerned because in the long term, Tesla will continue to grow and grow. And with that said, I really hope you do your own research before investing and only invest what you're willing to lose. Thank you so much for watching. Comment down below why you think people should invest in Tesla or not invest in Tesla, and don't forget to smash that subscribe button. See ya.